You wake up in the morning, and the first thing you feel is pain. Your lower back is stiff, your knees ache, your shoulders feel tight and frozen. Getting out of bed takes effort, real effort. And you think to yourself, this is just what happens when you get older, right? Wrong. What if I told you that just 5 minutes before bed, 5 simple movements practiced by the healthiest elderly people in Japan could change everything? Your flexibility, your pain levels, your energy, even the quality of your sleep. And you'll start feeling the difference in just days, not months or years. I'm Dr. James Chen, and I've spent the last decade studying longevity practices from around the world, particularly from Japan, where people not only live longer, but they live better. They remain active, flexible, and independent well into their 80s and 90s. And today, I'm going to share with you one of their most powerful secrets, a bedtime movement routine that takes just 5 minutes but delivers results that will honestly surprise you. Now, you might be thinking, I've tried exercises before and they didn't work, or I'm too old to start something new, or my body is too far gone. I hear these concerns every single day in my practice, and I understand them. But here's what I need you to know. These aren't exercises in the traditional sense. They're gentle, therapeutic movements designed specifically for mature bodies. They work with your body, not against it. And the Japanese have been proving their effectiveness for generations. Before we dive into the movements, let me explain why what you do before bed is so critical. Most people think that what matters is what you do during the day, your walks, your activities, your exercise routine. And yes, those things are important. But what many don't realize is that what you do in the 30 minutes before sleep has a profound impact on how your body heals and regenerates overnight. You see, when you sleep, your body goes into repair mode. It releases growth hormone, it reduces inflammation, it repairs damaged tissues. But here's the catch. If you go to bed with tight, restricted muscles and joints, your body can't do its repair work effectively. It's like trying to fix a car while the engine is still running and all the parts are locked up. These 5 Japanese movements prepare your body for optimal healing. They release tension, improve circulation, activate your parasympathetic nervous system, which is your rest and digest mode, and they signal to your body that it's safe to relax and repair. The Japanese call this practice yoru no junbi, which translates to preparing for the night, and it's been a cornerstone of health in Japanese culture for centuries. Let me share something with you. One of my patients, Robert, came to me at 67 years old. He had chronic lower back pain for 15 years. He tried physical therapy, medications, chiropractors, everything. He was convinced he'd just have to live with it. I taught him these 5 movements, and I asked him to do them every night before bed for 2 weeks. Just 2 weeks. After 10 days, he called me, and I could hear the emotion in his voice. His pain had decreased by 70%. He was sleeping better than he had in years. He felt like he'd gotten his life back. And Robert's story isn't unique. I've seen this transformation happen over and over again. Now, I know what some of you are thinking. This sounds too good to be true. How can 5 simple movements make such a difference? Let me explain the science behind this, because when you understand why something works, you're much more likely to actually do it consistently. First, these movements target what we call myofascial release. Fascia is the connective tissue that wraps around every muscle, bone, and organ in your body. As we age, this fascia becomes tight, dehydrated, and restricted, kinda like a sweater that's been shrunk in the dryer. This restriction is actually the cause of much of the stiffness and pain we attribute to aging. These movements gently release that fascia, restoring mobility and reducing pain. Second, they improve circulation, especially lymphatic circulation. Your lymphatic system is like your body's garbage disposal. But unlike your blood, which is pumped by your heart, your lymph only moves when you move. These gentle movements activate lymphatic flow, helping your body remove toxins and reduce inflammation while you sleep. Third, they activate specific pressure points that correspond to various organs and systems in your body, a principle used in acupuncture and shiatsu for thousands of years. And fourth, they calm your nervous system, lowering cortisol and preparing your body for deep, restorative sleep. Before I show you the movements, I want to hear from you. Have you been dealing with chronic pain or stiffness? How long has it been affecting your life? Drop a comment below and share your experience. And if you know someone who's struggling with these issues, someone who wakes up in pain every morning, please share this video with them right now. It might be exactly what they need to finally find relief. Now let's get into the 5 movements. I'm going to explain each one in detail, tell you exactly how to do it, what you should feel, and the specific benefits. I want you to follow along with me as I describe these. You can even try them right now as you're watching, or you can come back to this video tonight before bed. Movement number 1 is called the spinal wave. In Japanese, it's known as sebone no nami. This movement releases tension throughout your entire spine, from your neck all the way down to your lower back. Here's how you do it. Sit on the edge of your bed or on a chair with your feet flat on the floor about hip-width apart. Place your hands on your knees. Now, take a deep breath in, and as you do, arch your back gently, lifting your chest forward and looking slightly upward. Not too much, just a gentle arch. Feel your shoulder blades come together. Then, as you exhale slowly, round your spine, tucking your chin to your chest and pulling your belly button back towards your spine. Imagine you're making a C shape with your back. This is one complete wave. The key here is to move slowly and breathe deeply. Inhale as you arch, exhale as you round. You're not trying to stretch to your maximum range. You're moving gently, creating a wave-like motion through your spine. Do this 5 to 8 times. What you should feel is a gentle release of tension all along your back. You might even hear some pops or cracks, which is perfectly normal. You're mobilizing joints that have been stuck. This movement is particularly powerful because most people spend their entire day in one position, either sitting or standing, and their spine becomes locked in that position. This wave motion restores natural movement and relieves pressure on spinal discs. Movement number 2 is the hip opener, called koshi no kaiho in Japanese. Your hips carry enormous tension, especially if you sit a lot during the day. Tight hips affect everything: your lower back, your knees, even your posture and balance. Here's how to do this movement. Remain seated on the edge of your bed or chair. Place your right ankle on your left knee, creating a figure 4 shape with your legs. Your right knee should be pointing out to the side. Now, keep your back straight and gently lean forward from your hips, not your lower back. You should feel a stretch deep in your right hip and buttock area. Hold this position for 5 slow, deep breaths. With each exhale, see if you can relax a little more into the stretch. Don't force it. Let gravity and your breath do the work. After 5 breaths, slowly come back up and switch sides. Place your left ankle on your right knee and repeat. This movement releases the piriformis muscle and hip rotators, which are often the hidden cause of lower back pain and sciatica. When these muscles are tight, they can actually compress the sciatic nerve. By releasing them before bed, you allow your entire lower body to relax and heal overnight. Many of my patients tell me this single movement has eliminated their sciatic pain completely. Movement number 3 is called the shoulder cascade, or kata no taki in Japanese. If you've ever felt like you're carrying the weight of the world on your shoulders, this movement is for you. We hold enormous amounts of stress and tension in our shoulders and neck, and it affects our sleep quality, can cause headaches, and restricts breathing. Here's the movement. Stand up for this one, feet hip-width apart. Let your arms hang naturally by your sides. Now, take a deep breath in, and as you do, slowly raise your shoulders up towards your ears as high as they'll comfortably go. Hold them there for just 2 seconds. Then, exhale and let your shoulders drop suddenly like a cascade of water falling. Really let them drop. Don't control the descent. Feel the release. Do this 5 times, and with each drop, imagine all the tension, all the stress, all the worry from your day just falling away from your body. Then, roll your shoulders backward in slow, large circles 5 times. Really exaggerate the movement. And then, roll them forward 5 times. This movement releases the trapezius muscles, the levator scapulae, and all the tiny muscles around your shoulder blades that get so knotted up. It also improves circulation to your neck and head, which can reduce headaches and improve mental clarity. I want to pause here and check in with you. Are you trying these movements as I describe them? How does your body feel? Leave a comment and let me know which movement has felt the best for you so far. And remember, if this information is valuable to you, hit that like button and share this video with a friend or family member who needs it. Your share could literally change someone's quality of life. Movement number 4 is the knee relief circle, called Hiza no En in Japanese. Your knees take a beating over a lifetime, and by the time we reach 60, many of us have some degree of knee pain or stiffness. This gentle movement lubricates the knee joint and releases the muscles around it. Here's what you do. You can either sit or stand for this, whichever feels more stable. If standing, hold on to a chair or wall for balance. Lift your right foot slightly off the ground, just a few inches. Now, make slow, gentle circles with your knee, moving your lower leg in a circular motion. The circle doesn't have to be big, just smooth and controlled. Do 5 circles in one direction, then 5 circles in the other direction. The key is to keep the movement slow and fluid. You're not trying to crack your knee or force any movement. You're simply encouraging synovial fluid, which is the lubricating fluid in your joint, to circulate. Think of it like warming up cold oil in an engine. After you finish with your right leg, switch to your left and repeat. This movement is especially important because many people with knee pain start avoiding movement altogether, which actually makes the problem worse. The joint becomes stiff, the muscles weaken, and pain increases. This gentle circular motion maintains joint health without putting stress on the joint. Movement number 5 is the most important one, and it's called the grounding breath, or Gurandengu no Kokyu. This movement ties everything together and signals to your body that it's time to shift into rest and repair mode. Here's how you do it. Lie down on your bed, on your back, with your arms by your sides and your legs extended. Close your eyes. Place one hand on your chest and one hand on your belly. Now, take a slow breath in through your nose for a count of 4. Feel your belly rise first, then your chest. Hold the breath gently for a count of 4. Then exhale slowly through your mouth for a count of 6. Feel your chest lower first, then your belly. This is one complete breath cycle. Do this for 10 complete cycles. As you breathe, scan your body mentally from head to toe. Notice any remaining areas of tension and consciously relax them with each exhale. Imagine roots growing from your body down into the earth, anchoring you, grounding you. This breathing pattern activates your vagus nerve, which is the main nerve of your parasympathetic nervous system. It literally tells your body to stop being in fight or flight mode and to enter rest and digest mode. It lowers your heart rate, reduces blood pressure, decreases cortisol, and increases melatonin production. Japanese practitioners believe this breath connects you to the earth's energy and prepares your spirit for sleep, not just your body. Now that you know all 5 movements, let me tell you how to put them together into your nightly routine. The entire sequence should take you about 5 to 7 minutes. Start with the spinal wave while sitting on the edge of your bed. This wakes up your spine and gets things moving. Then move into the hip opener, still seated. After both hips are released, stand up for the shoulder cascade. Then do the knee relief circles while standing or holding onto your bed for support. Finally, lie down in bed and finish with the grounding breath. This order is intentional. We're moving from top to bottom, from more active to more passive, gradually bringing your body and mind into a state of deep relaxation. Now, let me address some questions I know you're having. First, what if I'm in too much pain to do some of these movements? Start with what you can do. Even if you can only do 2 of the 5 movements, that's fine. Your body will adapt and improve over time. Don't push through sharp pain, but do work through mild discomfort. That's how change happens. Second, what if I forget the sequence? Bookmark this video and come back to it each night for the first week. After that, these movements will become second nature. You'll be able to do them without thinking. Third, how quickly will I see results? Most people notice improved sleep quality within the first 3 nights. Pain reduction typically becomes noticeable within 7 to 10 days. Improved flexibility and mobility become obvious within 2 to 3 weeks. But here's what I need you to understand. Consistency is everything. Don't do this for 3 nights and then stop. Make this a non-negotiable part of your bedtime routine, just like brushing your teeth. The Japanese have a saying, keizoku wa chikara nari, which means continuance is power. Small actions repeated consistently create profound transformations. Let me share one more story with you. I had a patient named Helen, 72 years old. She'd given up on many activities she loved because of pain and stiffness. She couldn't garden anymore, couldn't play with her grandchildren on the floor, couldn't even sit comfortably through a movie. She started doing these 5 movements every single night. Within a month, she was back in her garden. Within 2 months, she was on the floor playing blocks with her grandson. She told me she felt like she turned back the clock 10 years. And the beautiful thing is, she's maintained these results for over 2 years now by simply continuing this 5-minute routine. That could be you. Imagine waking up tomorrow morning and instead of pain being your first sensation, you feel rested. Your body feels looser, more comfortable. You get out of bed with ease. You move through your day with less discomfort, more energy, more joy. Imagine being able to do the things you love again, the things you thought were behind you. This is not fantasy. This is what happens when you work with your body using wisdom that's been tested for generations. I want to hear from you one more time before we finish. What movement are you most excited to try tonight? Which area of your body needs the most attention? Drop a comment below. And if you found this valuable, if you can see how this could help you or someone you care about, please share this video. Share it with your friends, your family, your community. Someone out there is in pain right now and doesn't know there's a simple solution. You could be the one who helps them find it. Here's what I want you to do right now, today, tonight, step 1. Watch this video again tonight, right before bed. Have it ready on your phone or tablet next to your bed. Step 2. Do all 5 movements, following along with my instructions. Don't worry about doing them perfectly. Just do them. Step 3. Pay attention to how you feel when you wake up tomorrow morning. Notice the differences, even if they're subtle. And step 4, come back to this video in 1 week and leave a comment telling me what changed for you. I read every comment, and I love hearing success stories. Now, if this video has given you hope, if it's shown you that you don't have to accept pain and stiffness as your reality, I need you to do 3 things right now. First, smash that like button. It tells YouTube to share this video with more people who need it. Second, subscribe to this channel and click the bell icon for notifications. I share evidence-based health practices for people over 60 every single week, and you don't want to miss any. Third, share this video immediately with someone who needs it. Maybe it's your spouse lying next to you. Maybe it's a friend who constantly complains about pain. Maybe it's a family member you haven't talked to in a while. Send it to them with a message that says, "I thought of you when I saw this." That simple act of care could change their life. Remember this, your body has an incredible capacity to heal, to adapt, to become stronger and more flexible no matter your age. You just need to give it the right conditions. These 5 movements create those conditions. They're not complicated. They're not time-consuming. They're not expensive. They're just 5 minutes of intentional care for the body that's carried you through life. The healthiest, happiest elderly people in Japan don't accept decline as inevitable. They take small, consistent actions to maintain their vitality. And now you have one of their most powerful practices in your hands. Use it, commit to it, and watch your body change in ways you didn't think were possible anymore. Tonight, before you go to sleep, give yourself this gift. 5 minutes of movement, 5 minutes of care, 5 minutes that could transform your next decade. Your future self will thank you. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. And tonight, I want you to move gently, sleep deeply, and wake up feeling truly alive.